yourself.
Awesome. I'm Kirsten Purcell. I'm the HR manager for Bega, New South Wales.
And I'm Rankin, and I work in the HR team.
Right, now, Bega Cheese, one of the biggest employers in the Valley.
Definitely 650 staff across 2 sites. So,
and there's one site here and one in, is it Tatura in Victoria? Or?
So I think we've got in excess of 43
sites in Australia.
Yes.
Wow.
Australia. Yes. So recent acquisition of Lion Dairy and Drinks, so has increased our staff numbers by double, so 4,000 across the country.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how many in the Bega Valley?
650.
And 2 sites in the Bega Valley.
Correct.
So
Yes.
where are they? That's news to me. I thought you only had one, and it was in Bega.
So we've got Lagoon Street, which has been there since 1899,
Yep.
and then across the highway up in the industrial estate at Bega. That's
yeah.
our cutting and packaging plant.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay. I never kind of thought of them as 2 separate places. And Bega Cheese has always been that place that people can go and work on the production line. And surprisingly, you know, if you do the night shift, it's actually reasonably well paid as well.
Yes,
That's a classic.
Absolutely.
I've found it hard to recruit people from Bega Cheese because they're on such great money at Bega Cheese.
Yes.
But it's not just the production line, is it? What sort of range of roles happen?
Absolutely. So we have quite a number of people who work in our corporate space or for group roles. Anything from R&D to engineering to continuous improvement, finance roles, all based here in the Bega Valley. So lots of opportunity to be able to develop within those roles. Openings for all different kinds of positions. Whilst we don't have a lot in that corporate space right now, definitely seeking a lot within the production environment.
But you can start, from what I understand, you can actually start on the floor. Now explain what that is, because I've got all these little bits of information that I've heard over the years, but.
So I suppose I'm a perfect candidate for that. I started when they opened the Ridge Street site 23 years ago. Just went in to do some casual work on a production line. Had no idea what that meant.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means we take 20 kilo blocks of cheese and we cut them up and we rewrap them and then put them back in cartons. We also make processed cheese. So it's somewhere on that production line from the beginning to the end. You could be feeding product onto a moving conveyor. You could be measuring, weighing ingredients, operating machinery to put packaging on the outside of the products. There's quality control as well. So you can be somewhere on that production line from beginning to end as a part of that to get the final product into a cool room, onto a truck and off to storage. So,
but you're in HR now. How did that happen?
So lots of opportunities come up. So all of our roles are advertised internally. So we give our current employees the opportunity to progress within the business or move departments or learn other skills within the business. So that's exactly what I did. Step by step, and went into a leadership role in that production environment, and then other opportunities come up. I think the business is very good for encouraging that internally, but in saying that as well, we've got to get those internal people from somewhere, so it's pulling people from the outside in, which is our main aim at the moment.
Is Bega Cheese struggling in terms of workforce like a lot of other businesses are?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So come on down, everybody.
Go to the website.
Yeah, definitely visit the Bega Cheese website and apply through that.
Yeah,
that
and, absolutely. And so the Bega Cheese used to be a cooperative of Bega Valley farmers.
Yes.
And then, when did that change? Maybe 10 years ago? Was it any?
Oh, I don't think it was that long
ago.
Could be. Time goes so quick.
Yeah, I don't know. But basically then listed on the stock exchange,
Yes.
then started expanding globally, a big player in the Asian market for manufactured dairy goods.
Yes,
It's up there on the world stage.
Yes.
With other major dairy companies. Well, I suppose you just regard yourself as dairy anymore?
We're the Great Australian Food Company.
Oh, that's right, because we've got Vegemite back.
We've got
what else?
Super Dupers, we've got juice, we've got obviously fresh milk.
Dairy milk, peanut butter,
So
cream cheese.
how did people
so much
feel
stuff.
when you bought Vegemite back?
Oh, I think everybody was so proud, and it was just a really exciting moment. The buzz or the hype in Bega itself and our Bega sites was amazing.
And then you actually beat the company in the courts as well, I think,
Yes,
as well, in
absolutely.
terms of the branding, who were taking off the
The
branding.
peanut butter,
Correct.
yes.
Oh,
yes,
peanut butter
yes.
wasn't for Vegemite,
Yeah.
So that must have been exciting
It
too.
was,
How does
yeah.
it feel? I mean, Bega Cheese is probably, there is no other business in the Bega Valley which is as big and such a global player. For staff, for the team that works there, how do you think about that? That you're in the Bega Valley, which is in the kind of the middle of nowhere, but the middle of everywhere.
I think the roots are really still very strong. This is the home. This is where it all started. The executive team are all very humble and recognise that. So I don't think the connection or the roots will ever be forgotten, so to speak.
You can take Bega out of Bega. What is it? I always say you can take Queensland out of the girl, but you can't.
Girl out of Queensland.
You know how it is. So yeah, Bega will always be Bega wherever it is in the
Yes,
world. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in.
pleasure. Thank you for
Hopefully
having
we
us.
can help you get some staff, but also just to show people what can happen when you do actually move to the coast.
Yes.
Plenty of
absolutely.
opportunities.
All right. Thanks,
Thank
ladies.
you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
See you.